I'm Danny.
I'm Michelle.
And Annie.
We're your wedding planners. We're here to plan your wedding.
In Taiwan, couples will normally choose a westernized wedding. But if you truly want a special, unique wedding, why not try a Turkish wedding?
So newlyweds from either Taiwan or Turkey will go through two processes between their wedding ceremonies, proposal and engagement. So there's a very interesting party in the Turkey that Taiwan doesn't have. It's called henna night. Henna night is a very traditional party for the bride before the wedding ceremony. Henna is like kind of a temporary tattoo. It refers to health and beauty in Turkish belief system. So the purpose of applying henna is to make partners love each other. For the brides who have applied henna will be accepted to heaven. Henna in bride house and family members will come from different places to attend the party. The bride will wear very special and traditional clothes, which is called bindli. Then henna paste will be prepared in a decorated tree brought by the bridesmaids. Then all younger women will dance in a circle around the bride and carrying candles, singing traditional songs. So it sounds like a very happy occasion, but actually the vibe is kind of grim because the intention of the ceremony is to bring the bride to tears. So the reason behind the gloomy atmosphere because it's the last time for the bride to spend the night in her childhood house. So for clients who want a very unique bachelorette party, henna night is a party for you. Then before the henna night, then the day after henna night is the wedding. So the first thing to do is to fetch the bride. So let's welcome Danny to talk about fetching the bride.
Thank you, Ali. Hi, I'm Danny. I'm your wedding planner today, and we're going to talk about fetching the bride. Hello? Okay. When the bride leaves the house, her mother has to splash water on the ground. Why? Since splashed water cannot be gathered up again, this indicates that a married daughter does not belong to her family anymore. And what happens on the way to the bridegroom's house? In Taiwan, a bamboo and the pork are hung from the top of the bridal car. This indicates that we want to avoid evil spirits. What about in Turkish wedding? In a Turkish wedding, a bride will be riding a camel and she will be blindfolded. Why blindfolded? It's because if the bride is blindfolded, she can never find her way home no matter what happens. It's a little bit scary, but no worry, since nowadays we have GPS to take you home. So no worry, my dear clients. Let's move on to arriving. In Taiwan, when the bride arrives at the bridegroom's house, firecrackers will go off to welcome the bride. And you will see a young child with a plate with 2 tangerines. Why these 2 tangerines? This means that the bridegroom family welcome the bride and they wish her good luck and to have a baby soon. So after the bride receives the tangerines and give a red envelope in return, they will enter the marital house to wait for wedding banquet. What about in Turkey? In a Turkish wedding, upon arriving, a goat will be sacrificed and its blood splashed on the ground. What happens next? They will dance on the blood and celebrate. After a while, they will scatter candy on the ground, and all the guests will rush to collect the candy. It's like there's a candy collecting competition. After the competition, all the guests will enter the marital house to wait for a wedding banquet. So now the bride has arrived, and the wedding banquet is about to start. What happens next? Of course, let's talk about wedding banquet and welcome Michelle.
Thank you, Danny. I'm Michelle, and I will help you plan your wedding banquet. Wedding banquets in Taiwan can be held in hotels, restaurants, or even in tents set up in the streets. This is called 饭桌 and is rather traditional. This is the perfect choice for you if you're looking for a lively, exciting wedding. What about a Turkish wedding? Turkish wedding banquets can be held in playgrounds, in outdoor plazas, because in a Turkish wedding, the main event is to party and dance, so we need lots of room. After you decide on a location, how are your guests going to get there? In Taiwan, the invitations called 喜帖 need to be sent out. On average, the couple will invite around 100 close family and friends. However, in Turkey, all the guests need to know is the time and location of the banquet. That means everybody who knows when and where the banquet is held can attend, so that often results in 300 or even 500 guests. When your guests get to your banquet, what will they bring? In Taiwan, it is customary to prepare money put in a red envelope called 红包. If your guests give you a 红包, you have to give them wedding cookies or 喜饼 in return. In Turkey, it is also customary to give the bride and groom money as a gift, but the money isn't put in a red envelope. It is pinned on a sash worn by the bride and groom. Besides money, you can also choose to pin on golden coins or give the bride gifts of gold jewelry. Besides bringing you gifts, what are your guests going to do at your wedding banquet? In Taiwan, the main event is to eat. Traditional Taiwanese dishes will be served and will be shared by around 10 to 12 people. However, in Turkey, food will also be served. But what the guests are there to do is to party and dance all night. How long will your wedding banquet last? In Taiwan, the wedding banquet can begin either at noon or at night and will last around 3 to 4 hours. However, in Turkey, a Turkish wedding can begin at night and end at dawn. In traditional villages, maybe the wedding banquet can last for even up to days. If you like partying, then the Turkish wedding is a perfect choice for you. There are quite a few differences between Taiwanese and Turkish weddings. No matter which one you prefer, what they have in common is how family and friends come together to celebrate the love of the newlywed couple and wish them happiness in their new life.
We hope you find our presentation useful.
When you have made your choice, please contact us. We would love to hear from you.
We are confident that we will provide your wedding experience to be especially unique and memorable.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.